fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Yeah, we're going to watch them.
They'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Why is it that every time I get on here, you want to come back? You want to
fall down.
Okay.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely paid off. A pretty decent gain.
No, not. It's your birthday.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Looking deep downfield. And a hit jarred loose.
Yes, what? I'm doing something, okay?
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
you want this?
You want this? A little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Stafford. And he's got his man Hilton. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. First and 10, it's Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, man. Dumb, bro.
He got popped as he was throwing it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, a great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's exactly why the Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the 1st round. A second tight end who can catch the football. He looks like a guy who's going to line up on the line of scrimmage and mash you in the running game as a blocker. But his best attributes, splitting out, catching the football almost as an extra wide receiver.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Hey, 10-32, 10-32. 21. Hey, 10-32, 10-32. Hey, 22. 10-10. Hey, give me radar.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Philip Wheeler able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
22. 10-10. 21.
Back to throw. Stafford. Deep ball for Goodwin. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Check 50. 19.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Ooh, y'all, it's gonna
That's
piss
going to
me
go
off.
as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
I'm going to play a cup.
Mm-hmm.
What's the play a cup there? What's the play a cup there?
You want to put the cup and you want to put it in the sink?
No.
What?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
36 power.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. Wilson now off the bootleg. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Wilson will throw again. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Throwing again here, Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. Oh, my God. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Turn this shit off, man. I'm making it lose, man.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are in for 6.
Yeah, we put one on there.
Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I would have known it would be.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35.
Who is that? Melvin, come on,
For
man.
the Broncos on third. 47 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3.
I need to
Third
make
drive,
goddamn
third
sense.
down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. On first down, it's Stafford.
There you go. Oh, Armstead? Armstead. That boy, you a D lineman out there. What you doing? Calm down, man. Get up there in the air, get your hands up, man. Catch that with your body.
Back to when they were in youth football and in high school.
I
They didn't
see.
always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Steps away.
Oh my God, man. That should be so dumb.
So they've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red
Fuck is
zone
this
at
nigga
the
running to,
20-yard
man?
line.
I don't need what.
On first down, Murray. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's able to get it back.
That was a good one right there, boy. You went and got that one.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice
Hey,
jump
careful,
there on the
dude.
first
Stop
down.
knocking,
And it's
okay?
2nd and
Please.
4. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn.
I don't know if that's you
Been
or.
in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. There he goes inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wilson on second down. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players in space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with McCoy. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Nigel Bradham in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The final shot before the break. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And from down in Miami, an update. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. But they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I'm looking at that, mama.
On second down, Wilson. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's McCoy. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's going to have a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname, Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. The Ravens on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. K.J. Wright coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On second down, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson from the gun. He'll throw.
Come on, man.
It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's
the same fucking man blitz, bro. Like, you see the, and they making him hold it until he gets in the line, bro.
He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands.
Oh, and then they let this nigga, small ass nigga Moss. All right.
Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
We in position, but all right.
Yards on the play.
Okay.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, Stafford. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. In for the score. And the Broncos get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes it binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. Make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for
man.
you.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Bernard. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They go play action with Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, Wilson. Oh,
my goodness.
A turnover would have really helped
Yeah,
there.
killing
Almost
me with this dumb
intercepted.
shit,
Instead,
man.
it's
Nice.
just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, he need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
Oh,
got a couple more downs to play with.
10th carry now for McCoy. Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in.
Wilson looking to throw on 2nd down.
Get out my way. Who the fuck is that?
20-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So they settled for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Ravens have got it.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It's a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
A give to McCoy. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They go with Murray again. And some room to roam now.
Missed.
He will not go down. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 34 yards there and a 1st down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Looking deep for him. And this is caught.
I got 2 safeties over top. I got safety over top and motherfucking Melvin and Humphrey. Y'all gotta be retarded as hell. Come on, man.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will get him one
I mean,
closer.
make no goddamn sense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Who the fuck is that?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
See, I fucking him. 64.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
Oh,
and
that's
it
how
took
you
the ball off course.
Sure, I didn't know that.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive
Didn't know that, buddy.
You're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Wilson gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This give is to McCoy. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. McCoy's got the 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
McCoy. Room to run again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jordan Hicks in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.